How we doing, YouTube? It's your friendly gamer SmartEntity here. So it's been about 12 hours since I uploaded my Uranus Interception Arcwing mission guide, basically explaining to you guys some pointers and basically to guide you guys through on how to make this mission very easy to do. Now, since then, one particular person have commented on Reddit that in the last mission, because I was with two other players, the other guys actually carried me through. Now, that clearly wasn't the case, as seen in the mission status success screen, or the mission summary screen at the end. But to basically prove a point, I'm going to do this solo this time. You can't be carried if you're solo. One of the benefits of also doing this solo is it allows me to explain my point a lot better. So far, as you guys can see, I'm using repel number 4, and then I'm leaving the enemies as is. I'm not shooting them, I'm not killing them. Now, in my last guide, I explained there is a thing which I called a bad player in this game. I define a bad player as a person who do not focus on the mission objective, and they will pretty much try to kill enemies as fast as they can. So they pretty much treat every mission as exterminate. Usually, not a big deal, right? We let them do what they want, we can deal with it ourselves. But in this particular mission, those players can very easily sabotage the game and make you lose the game. So let me explain why that is. So as you can see in this game, all I'm using is repel, and I'm not killing enemies. What repel does is it disarms them, taking away their range component, making them pretty much harmless. If I had a bad player with me here, what that person will do is they won't worry about capturing interception points. They'll kill all the enemies around me, or they'll try to at least. And what happens is they'll kill all the enemies that are disarmed. Once those enemies die, other enemies will spawn elsewhere, and those enemies will not be disarmed. So they'll have their range component, and they'll probably come around, they'll probably kill me, they'll kill the other guy, and they'll capture interception points. And ultimately, we'll probably lose the game. Because I'm here by myself, I disarm them, I don't kill them, I don't have that bad player here killing them, so these enemies will remain disarmed and remain pretty much harmless. I go around, capture points, and ultimately win the mission. One thing I do have to say is if you are in a squad of 4 players, everyone would contribute as far as aura goes. So what I explained in the last video is if you've got 2 energy siphon and 2 rejuvenation, that'll make your life a lot easier. Here I just have energy siphon by myself, and it's barely noticeable, and the energy increase by itself is just not significant enough to be useful. So having said all that, we'll pretty much forward on and see if we can proceed the video and make it go a bit faster. It is a lot of sort of back and forth between me getting points and them getting points, but at the end you will see that I win by a very significant margin, and this strategy is not dependent on luck. It's pretty much foolproof, and it will make this mission, I wouldn't say a walk in the park, but very easy and very manageable. So we'll just proceed on, we'll skip scenes here and there. So you can see that in the counter, here and there, I do make mistakes to let them catch up, but ultimately, at the end, you will see I win by a very convincing margin. So there, I did die once here, but oh well, it happened. So ultimately we win the mission, but unfortunately on this particular occasion, like many others that I've experienced, I didn't get any electron part. I've only got a T4 interception here. So that's fine. We'll jump into the build again, and what you actually find is that the Warframe is fully optimized, but the Arcwing components are very poorly modded, just because I don't have the mods. So as I explained in my last video, there are 7 mods on top of aura mods that are very useful or transfer over to Arcwing. and I will show you guys those silver mods again here. So basically all the mods that deal with energy and health, and of course your aura mod will transfer over as well. If you have a look at the Arcwing modding that I have, it's very suboptimal, it's very basic, but it doesn't matter because our strategy doesn't depend on damage. I mean, we'll need enough damage to kill them at the end, but ultimately the strategy is focusing on the objective, i.e., getting those interception points. Alright guys, so I hope that explains a bit more. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And to the guy that said in the last game I was carried, well, I want to hear your response to this video. Alright guys, cheers, I'll see you guys next time.